Yeah, guys, I think we've got another storm coming in now. You're looking southeast, and that's pretty much where the storms have been coming from when they show up here at Phala. We're in Phala, Chang, Rayong province in Thailand on the southeastern seaboard of the Gulf. So yeah, it's Thursday, April 29th. 7:30 a.m. and it's 26 degrees Celsius, so pleasant temperatures. We've already had big storms overnight starting about 4 a.m. They woke me up, so I've been up ever since. And we did get a little bit of a break around 6:30, and Nam Yen headed off to the open mic at Phala Barn Lunch restaurant, and she was able to get there before this second storm started kind of coming in. So I was basically just sitting at home doing some research on some things and editing some videos. I've got some vlogs coming out that I think you're gonna like. I mentioned before I'm doing a top 12 Thailand YouTubers that are Thai speaking English, and all of their channels are searchable in the English language. So a little bit of a different take. A lot of people have asked me about where to go for learning Thai language. People that are serious about coming to Thailand as soon as they can get here on a permanent basis. But yeah, it's one of the questions. Where can I learn Thai for free on YouTube? And then also I've had people asking if I knew any actual Thai people that are on YouTube that they might follow to kind of get some insights into Thai lifestyle and Thai culture. So I've assembled 12 different vloggers that I follow, and it's, you know, very diverse group. Some of them aren't actually Thai, but they show you Thailand and they interview Thai people and stuff like that, so it's relevant. So some of them are actually Thai language channels. Others are just Thai people that can speak really good English and show various aspects of living in Thailand as a Thai person. So anyway, one thing that they do all have in common is all of them are searchable in English. So all of their channel names are English, all of the titles of their videos are English. They use English in the video. A lot of them also use subtitles in Thai and English. So I think the best way for me to answer people's questions is just to put out a vlog, and then that way anytime someone asks the question again, I can just copy and paste that link and say, hey, check these out. Obviously there's a lot more than 12, but these are 12 that I'm subscribed to with the bell notifications on. So, you know, it gives a good starting point for people that have asked those kind of questions. But anyway, let me shut up a little bit, listen to the sound. That beautiful little bird, I don't know if you can see it too well, right on top of the gate. Those are beautiful songbirds. Little bitty tiny, got orange feet and quite a bit of color. Of course, the males are always the most colorful, right? There she went. All right, so let's chill out. Let me catch up with you guys. Good morning, Dr. Love, Thailand. Peter, Mexico. Steve Wilner, bien. Peter D, good morning. David Kennedy, good morning. Jake Hodges. Hey, Jake, thanks for coming in. Triple D's, his status right now is questionable. I mean, he's okay, don't get me wrong. We see him, but he is really He's running with some other dogs. You know, he's roaming a lot. He's just not consistently going to stay at the open mic like I was hoping for, at least not currently. So, but he's in the neighborhood. He still comes and eats. So, you know, he's staying healthy. But it's very, very difficult for me to continue to upload videos about the Triple D story, and I apologize for that. But you know, he's kind of a unique soy dog, really, really unique, and it's unusual to not be able to get one soy dog to kind of warm up to you and domesticate a little bit after you've been feeding them for months, right? But for some reason, we don't know Dan's history, but it's been a battle. So I will, you know, try to put up a video when circumstances are better, and I can get actually good footage of the guy. But thanks for the question. But yeah, don't worry about him as far as care and health. He's fine. But as far as continuation of regular videos of Triple D, that may be kind of tough. At least currently, it's very difficult. But thanks, Jake. Speaking of Jake, we got a shot of Jake in the camera. He's watching the rain too, aren't you, Jake? Huh? Good boy. David Kennedy, Jeff Johnson, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Appreciate it. Sue Rowan, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. I just thought I'd take a break. It's going to take me quite a bit of work to edit the video that I want to put out about these Thailand-based, English-speaking vloggers that are either Thai. Now, there is, I'll give you a heads up, there is one Farang in my top 12, but I mean, I'm not going to give away the name or anything yet. But he really does an awesome job and goes out on the streets and interviews Thai people about all kinds of different subjects. He's fluent in Thai, so that's why I included him in my 12, because even though he is Farang, he's completely fluent in Thai. So anyway, I think you'll find his channel really interesting too, because again, all of these channels have one thing in common, which is you can find them by searching in English, right, for learning Thai or Thai culture, right? So they're going to pop up, and then all of their channel names are English, all of the titles of their video are English, the language is spoken in English, and there's also quite a bit of Thai spoken as well. Some of them actually teaching Thai language, some of them you're going to learn Thai language, but they're not a language channel, right? So they have that in common. They're all English, and all the rest of them, one is a Farang, all the rest of them are actually Thai, right, Thai citizens. So, but they have various styles of channels. A lot of them have nothing to do with teaching you Thai language, but they're showing you like rural life in Thailand, and then some of them are actually putting up videos in really good English that explains Thai culture. It's just really, really a good mix. So it's going to take me quite a while to put it together, because I want to introduce these channels to you by showing little clips of each channel too in the vlog. So yeah, it gives me a project. It's kind of something that I've had questions about for a long time on the channel. People often ask me about this, and of course I give them, you know, a link or two, or I tell them what, you know, what I follow. But I've never really thought about, you know, doing a compilation of, you know, kind of 12 of my favorites that I follow that would answer those questions from now on. So I think it's just going to be beneficial to everyone, even in the future, if they ask me, okay, yeah, I know XYZ, I know a lot of these expats that are vlogging over here, right? But do you know any Thai people that are vlogging in English, right? Because there's tons of Thai channels in Thai language, obviously, but it wouldn't be good for my audience to try to follow those that are just full-blown Thai titles and all that. So that's basically what I'm working on. It's kind of fun project, but taking a break away from that. you can see, looks like we're pretty much in for a long rainy day. We got this storm coming now. So it's just beginning to start to rain again. It rained really heavy from about 4 a.m. to 6. I mean, really severe thunderstorm, monsoon rain. I mean, when I say severe, there was no wind damage or anything like that. Just a major monsoon storm. And we might be fixing to get another one. I mean, that's definitely the direction you're looking, is definitely how they normally approach us here. But that can change, and the clouds move so slow in Thailand that it's often hard to determine which way anything's moving. Sometimes they just kind of grow, right? They pop up and grow, so it's kind of like they're moving all directions because they're getting bigger in all directions. So it really much more difficult. I mean, I'm from Kansas City, Kansas originally, and you know, when the clouds are coming in, the storms, you know which way the front's coming in. There's never a question about direction of movement, and rapid, fast moving low clouds below the storm wall clouds and stuff, right? You guys in the northern hemispheres know what I'm talking about. But when you get near the equator like this in tropical regions, and I found the same thing in Colombia, which was almost about the same distance away from the equator as I am here in Thailand, down in South America. So it was the same way there. I mean, they get the monsoon rains, but very, very difficult to kind of figure out just by looking at the sky which whether it comes or whether it goes. So anyway, good morning. Let me back you up here and get you a little bit more waggy tails in the shot. They'll be scattering inside the house as soon as the lightning hits, trust me. Hanjit, you do not like storms. Take that angle down. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. That should be decent. Hey, Richard's in the house. Richard Travel, thanks for coming in. Taking a break from editing some funny videos. Man, I tell you what, Richard, the creative idea that you came up with on the dance-off challenge with multiple different Thailand-based vloggers is just genius, man. And I hope more and more people submit it. I'm not a dancer, and so, you know, it took me, Richard asked me, and it took me a couple of 3 weeks to kind of get in the game on it. But I think we all need stuff to laugh at, man. We really, really do. And like I say, I'm going to try to, not only with the live stream, but with the vlogs that I'm putting out during this, you know, really difficult time here in Thailand, as all of you are aware of. I'm just going to try to do things that are fun for me to do, and I think fun for the viewer, and also just positive, right? You know, we could all discuss the news, but why, right? I mean, anybody can find those resources, and we talked about it yesterday. Jeff Johnson shared the link to the CCSA, which are currently doing daily briefings in English, right? So that is like the best source just to go to if you don't, you know, if you're not looking for opinion or anything, you just want to know all the current numbers and all that kind of stuff. What are you doing? We got, well, playing with a squeaky toy here. But that's kind of, and then about the time I panned around to catch you playing with the squeaky toy, run off. Huh? This brownie dog, our latest rescue, has a nickname, and it starts with A, and then there's a double S, and then like something you dig in the ground, right? Because she is irritating. She irritates Jake to no end. Every once in a while, he lets her know that he's had enough of that, and then she figures out, oh, not time to play. Okay, I'll go lay down. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate all of you, you know, doing me a solid on the thumbs up and stuff like that. I think everyone knows that I don't have any great ambitions with the YouTube channel, but I do have great ambitions about the business here at Phala with the open mic bar and grill plus breakfast. And right now the bar part is shut down. But anyway, the YouTube channel obviously can benefit that very, very much if we get more and more viewers and subscribers. So yeah, I'm going to do what I can to continue to try to grow the channel. And now that I've finally got things lined out, now I don't believe I have any super chat availability yet, and I had that question yesterday, but you know, that's okay. I'll definitely I got to get back into my channel analytics and settings and all that stuff again. But main thing is I finally got the partnership program agreed to, and that review is complete. So that's a short update on the channel. And I thought I would film a little bit of thunderstorm and then maybe put up a vlog or something where people could just tune in and listen to the sounds of the storm. But then it's so hard to predict, like I say, whether it's coming or going, or it seems like it's going to get worse again just by the way the look of the clouds and where it's coming from. But again, it's so hard to tell. So anyway, yeah, thanks for coming in, Richard, and all of you wonderful people. You're always saying hello to each other. He knows who that vlogger is. Okay, right on. Well, I think you'll like my my 12, and it's like not a, I don't have them in order like top 10, like number 1 through 10, like, and then we finally get to my favorite or whatever. No, it's just a random order of 12 that I've chosen. And you know, I've got screenshots of the channels, so when I make the video, I'll be able to actually show. When I put the vlog up, it'll have all those screenshots behind me, right, in my background. But then I want to have a little clip, you know, under 1 minute clip of the channel, you know, kind of highlight something on the channel, so that you not only see the name and the number of subscribers and all of that and the content kind of thing with the screenshot, but you actually get a little bit of a clip. And then I'll put all the links to all 12 into that vlog description box. So it's kind of a fun project for me, and you know, I think that all of us have, you know, been through so much with this ordeal that we've been going through, and a lot of people are tuned into YouTube a lot more than they ever were before, if at all. Like I talked to Hillbilly, I don't know if the Hillbilly's in the live stream yet or not, but you know, he wasn't even a consumer of YouTube until this situation started, and people got a lot of downtime, and they like to virtually, you know, watch videos and kind of be in different locations and escape, right? So basically it's kind of a distraction for the mind, right, for all of us at times. And so that's what I'm doing, and it's a lot of work really to create this vlog that I'm going to try to put out. It is. I mean, it's actual work, and you can get a headache and editing and trying to prepare for it and all these different things. So, but it's also very much fun, and it's something that, like I say, I've gotten so many questions on. Right? You've been in Thailand, teacher, for almost 6 years. Like, I know you follow Thai people on YouTube too, right? Who are? And I always like give them an answer or two or that, and I think it's better to just do this, and then that way I can always just tell people, hey, check out this video if you're interested in Coon Thai vloggers in English, right? So, got another one of those beautiful songbirds there. 2 of them, the 2 small ones there. They're adorable. They're just amazing. I'm not sure what this big guy is up there, but now the dogs are out of frame. So what's kind of great about streaming here on the GoPro and saving it to the SD card rather than re-upload every live stream, which I found that to be a little bit unnecessary because we're streaming in 1080p, so the quality's decent as it is live. But I can take segments of the live stream footage, like if I happen to get some good storms and heavy rain here in a minute, where I'm being quiet, not talking too much, right? Take segments of it and just kind of make a little, you know, behind the scenes of the live stream, thunder rolls in Thailand kind of thing. So it's kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone when you go ahead and go live like this, because you're never guaranteed, but you might actually end up with some footage that you can crop out of the stream and post up a short video, right? So that's what I thought I'd do, because obviously I'm not going to be taking motorcycle rides anytime soon, and I'm not excited about jumping in the truck and going anywhere because we're stocked up here at the house and don't need anything. So But anyway, always appreciate you guys tuning in, and we've got 20 in the house already. I mean, that's great. Thanks, people. Appreciate it. Dave Udon came into the house. Thanks, Dave. Good morning to you. Sue Rowan, I think we'll have to start a channel called Old Woman Aussie in Thailand. Then I can be live on Resharp Travel. Yeah, and we can see your dance moves too, Sue. I like that channel name. Good idea. James C. Shannon, inshallah. Thanks for coming in. Wish you all the best, sir. You would be welcome right away, Sue. Absolutely right. Thanks, Richard. Hello. Thailand e-biker. Wow, I haven't seen that name before. I don't think. If I have, it's my bad, because my memory's not as good as it used to be. But thanks for coming in. Do or do not. There is no try. This quote is a simple lesson in commitment and the power in giving something our all, not just giving it a try. That's a good quote. It's a good quote. Sounds like a leadership quote, or maybe like a Bruce Lee. When I was teaching the cadets at the Army Academy for a couple years here in Thailand, that was how we opened a lot of our classes. I would always have them read an inspirational quote and then kind of give their opinion on the quote and try to understand the subliminal meaning in the quotes. So the cadets, we open class a lot like that, because instead of me opening the class with the teacher talking, we always opened the class with, they knew what was coming, so they just had their stuff ready. They could take notes and all that or whatever, and obviously Google search famous quotes and military leader quotes and stuff like that. But obviously there was a lot of impromptu, because we would ask questions about the quote and stuff like that. So thanks for that, Thailand e-biker. You just brought back some great memories for me. Yeah. Siri Broker, good morning. Jeff Johnson, thanks for tuning in, guys. I tell you what, man, the weather like this, I am sleepy headed. But like I said, I don't know about you, Perry, but we had thunder that will almost shake you out of the bed about 4 a.m. My wife's good at sleeping through it. I mean, she'll roll over, and I could tell it woke her up. But me, I mean, when it wakes me up, I'm pretty much got to get up, So yeah, we had quite a little deal. The electric never went off or anything, but man, it was heavy monsoon rain. I actually collected a little bit of video footage, just video and audio, right? Because it was massive before dawn. Thanks for coming in, Perry. Dude, I lost my place. Chat jump. Hey, you better get in sight. What are you doing? Huh? In sight. In sight. Come. Oh, Grandma's gonna kill me. Get in sight. In sight. Brownie. In sight. Oh my God. Okay, go in there. Go on. Come on. In sight. Good girl. Get in there. Yeah. Oh my God. Something was to happen to one of those dogs because I let her out. Well, I didn't let her out, but I know that she can get out still. She's about to get too big. She's going to end up getting stuck trying to crawl underneath the gate. She doesn't realize how fast she's growing. Yeah, a little pest. And probably after she gets big enough, she'll just jump out. But she sure gets scared when the soy dogs come around. Yesterday, she came flying under that gate where that big pack of soy dogs come through. Crazy. So yeah, I ate all. Yeah, okay. Now I'm caught up. Yeah. Sawasdee Dave R. Thank you. There's 2 Thai women I listen to every day. Both are travel agents, one in Bangkok and other in Phuket. See, there you go, Jeff. Good. I'm sure I don't have either one of those, because I don't have any on my list of Thai speaking English with English channels that are brokers or agents. Yeah, so that's cool. Maybe when the vlog comes out, you can share your favorites in the comments. That'd be another good thing too. Dave Udon, yeah, good morning. All right, I'm catching back up now. I'm probably missing some of your stuff. Siri Broker says, good morning, all the trolls. I have my sniper rifle ready. Oh, it's so funny. So hurry up and start the channel. I want to subscribe. Yeah, me too, Dave. Tyron in the house. Good morning, Tyron. Thank you. Yoda the Jedi Master. Oh, that was a quote from Yoda. From Yoda, right? It probably stolen from somewhere else. Who knows? And wait till you get to Thailand. Right, yeah, you can't be like, what'd you say? An old beautiful woman in Thailand is the name of the channel, something like that, right? You can't do it till you're here, right? It's gonna happen, Sue. Gonna happen. William Poole in the house. WRPP. Thanks, man. Good morning. I'm good. Good at staying in this kind of weather. That's about all I'm good at. I do want to go eat breakfast. We'll just have to see if it blows over. See, we've got thunder still to the east of us here. So, like I say, it's so hard to tell. Maybe you guys have been watching the clouds here long enough on screen to kind of figure out where stuff's moving. But it's really difficult for me to tell which direction it's moving or not. Very different than the States. States, it's pretty definitive which way the storm's moving. Oh, you were at the office on the conference call and watched the second floor. Yeah, from the second floor, I'm sure there was a lot of lightning to see. Hey, what are you doing? I don't think you need out because you're going to go out in the road. Don't look at me with a sad face. Huh? Can't be going out in the road. So yeah, guys, the stream will probably die right at about 56 to 59 minutes is what I figured out on the GoPro battery. I mean, I've got a battery bank charger and I could keep going for longer, but why, right? I was really hoping you'd get some live action monsoon rain. It sure looked like it. We were fixing to get another big round, but what do we know, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rong Sant, thanks for coming in, Kun Rong Sant. Salastik Lab. Jeff Johnson. Oh, it's a Thai thing. All right. Well, there you go. Jeff shared a link to one of his Thai channels he follows. Morning, Rong Sant. Hope all is good. Hello, Jeff Johnson, Tyron, William Poole, Roger Rabbit in the house. No, you know, it's really weird. I mean, there are ticks in Thailand, but I think, like if you check the soy dogs, I'm sure they've got ticks, but never as bad as the States. Like where I'm from, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, yeah, ticks in the summer, forget it. I mean, you're going to be pulling them off your dog all the time. You use the best Frontline Plus, whatever, right? Ticks are a major issue where I'm from back home, but here in Thailand, it's just not a major issue. Yeah, there was just lightning offshore there to the southeast, so they're coming in from the ocean, I do believe. But yeah, good question. I mean, they're here, but now we use Frontline Plus on all of ours, and we walk them on leashes, right? So we don't let them run through the open country like what you're looking at, right? But the soy dogs, I'm sure, but even the soy dogs, like I've got quite a few soy dogs that are friendly enough to let me pet them, and we've put collars on them and we feed them and blah blah blah, and we actually have used Frontline on them before in the past too. But mostly they're beach dogs, and you know, we're a seaboard region here, so I think they get a lot of sand fleas and stuff like that, more so because I've rubbed soy dogs' bellies before and everything, and I've never had to pull ticks. So, and I mean, we've lived in other regions too, away from the ocean, and our dogs, when we first adopted Blackie, the oldest one, who's the mother of Jake, she's a soy dog. We rescued her. I mean, even after we rescued her, for the longest time, we had no fenced yards, so they would run all over the farmland up there. And yeah, ticks were just not a big issue. Like I say, I know they exist, and I know ticks can be dangerous in Thailand, but I really think you got to get back in the bush, in the jungles and stuff. I've never had a tick on me in Thailand, which is weird because, you know, we hike a lot and we do a lot of outdoor stuff and fishing, and I've never had a tick on me in Thailand at all. stream, huh? I'm gonna pull that. I love those kind of questions though, because it's stuff that I don't think of because I live here, but I know, you know, if I hadn't had any experience in Thailand, I was back home and I was thinking about coming to Thailand, it'd be stuff that would probably come to mind. Yeah, I think we're fixing to get it, guys. So maybe I will get some footage on this stream of some monsoon. I could be wrong. Hello, Roger Rabbit. Siri, don't forget to build your hide. Yeah, strange. Dry season, but storms and rain saves water in the garden. Yeah, I mean, technically, we're a long ways from monsoon season. I mean, really, it kind of begins in June and peaks in September is the normal, like what you'd say, actual monsoon season. Now, the rainy season can be extended, obviously, but we started getting monsoon rains like in February this year. February's like one of the driest months ever. I mean, all the leaves fall off the trees. It looks like fall, right? That's like, and then March, hot and dry, right? Most of April, hot and dry. That's the normal. I mean, obviously, rainy season begins like in April, Songkran. That's kind of the kickoff of, you know, but it's usually just like a slight shower and 7 or 8 dry days and then maybe another shower. We've had consistent rains, monsoon rains. I mean, all the way through March and definitely February too, part of February. So about the time the leaves were starting to fall, the rains came and the jungle greened right back up again. So you couldn't really see through the hills of the jungles without the foliage like you normally can. Normally you can see, if you take the country drives in the dry season, you can see so much more than what you normally could. It literally looks like fall, right? There's very few leaves on trees. It never really got to that degree this year. About the time that started to happen, the rains came and it just automatically jungled right back up. So as you can see, I mean, everything is full blown now. Siri Broker put up a link. Thank you, Siri Broker. Guys, you can welcome to click on those links. I mean, leave the live stream. Go click on the link, you know, and check it out for a minute or whatever, something you're interested. Go ahead and subscribe. That way it's saved for you. You know, if you want to, you know when they post their new video, you always click the notification bell, right? But anytime in my live chat, my moderators know they have free reign, right? Now, I've asked them all, don't post up links that you don't think I would want to be associated with, right? So check on me, you know, check with me before you do that. But especially YouTube creators that are, you know, smaller channels that just started, you definitely want to share those up. And then points of interest that might come up in the chat or whatever, right? So I really appreciate you guys. You don't need to stay in the live stream all the time. We're not worried about it. Just if you see something, go ahead and click on it. Go over there, check it out for a minute or whatever. You know, if you like it, subscribe, and you can come right back into the stream. You know, really appreciate the links on this channel. Getting rain in Indiana, good deal. Wow, what a beautiful state. I bet it's good temperatures now too, Jeff, huh? Kevin's in. Hey, thanks. Kevin's one of our new subscribers and supporters. Is jumping right back into the live streams. We appreciate you, Kevin. Good morning. Yeah, I love the rain too. Other than the fact that when you have fibromyalgia, you know, low pressure, the rainy season, you get a lot more increased discomfort, shall we say. But I still love the rain. Yeah, see, now there you go, guys. Rayong Sant Bandukon. 74 years young. Thai man living in Bangkok, right? So there you go. If he says rainy seasons come soon, then he got a few years experience with the rainy season, right? So thanks for that, Rayong Sant. Cloudy in Lumpini today. Okay, Rayong Sant. Well, I know you're a smart man. We all care about you, and we want you staying safe. You know what I mean? So you may have to change your plans a little bit. Buy food for takeout, all that kind of stuff, delivery, but keep us up to date. What's going on with you, Rayong? We are concerned, right? We are concerned. So unfortunately, the capital of the city right now in Thailand is you know, is very much under heavy precautions, right? Obviously, to try to prevent anyone from having difficulties with their health, right? So a lot of precautions in place in the capital, you know, and the surrounding provinces there in Bangkok that may not extend throughout the rest of the Kingdom of Thailand. But everybody knows right now Bangkok's going through quite a bit. So Rayong, you keep us up to date with you. We appreciate it. Let us know how you're feeling, right? The Grinch is in the house. Oh no, and it's not even Christmas. Thanks for coming in, Grinch. You can just tell, right? I mean, those of you that have been watching since we started, how slow this thing is moving. I mean, it just feels like it's going to come. You can hear the rolling thunder. That's from over this direction, right? The thunder's clapping over here. And then it's like a little bit of a gap, kind of thinner looking skies that way, but straight south it looks like it's just pouring. I mean, it's just solid gray over there now. So now you got that little bit of a gap. You can see kind of a little bit of partly cloudy to clear skies, and that it's kind of like maybe we're right in between two of them, not sure, but they just move so dang slow. I mean, I know if I was in Kansas right now and that thunder would been doing like it was, it'd already be here on top of us. I mean, they just don't stay stationary. They go with the jet stream, right? Think about it, there's no real jet stream in the tropics. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you. If anybody has any questions or anything, I'd be happy to answer. I think you guys are pretty much up to date on what's going on with the channel. It's all good news on the channel. Sub count's still growing, views are okay, and we're not concerned about you know, the revenue aspect of it. But like I already mentioned, we are concerned about having more eyeballs on Phala and Chang and Rayong, and our business and other people's business here. It's a very appealing area for expats and long stay people in Thailand, whether you're retired or you want to continue working in the kingdom and start a business. And, I'm very, very fortunate to have met Siri Broker Perry. He's from Hawaii originally, and really, really great guy with a great Thai family here. And he's also in business, of course, as Siri Broker. Also associated with Century 21 in Thailand. So you know, that's, and then so many customers at the restaurant have tons of experience in this area, 35 years. You know, guys were over here in the heyday of all the oil refinery building over here at Maptaput, and you know, the big modern infrastructures that came into Thailand for oil and gas refinery, and then all of the big other industrial equipment associated with that. And so just a lot of really, really good people here, and you know, the channel can help, right? The channel can help. We get more eyeballs on it. That's good for all of us, you know, and it's good for Thailand too. I mean, there's beautiful areas all over Thailand that one could choose to live, but you know, the better the channel does, the more people are going to go, hey, I'm going to fly into Utapao, and I'm definitely checking out Rayong and Bon Chang, and out east of Rayong City at Mae Pim Beach and all those areas down there, and the island of Koh Samet, you know, which is kind of like a couple's island. It's closed right now apparently, but anyway, I mean, that's the point of me, you know, trying to continue to get in the algorithms and expand the channel. But we're patient, we're not concerned, right? We're not concerned, but we definitely appreciate, and we'll never forget all the people that that have been with the channel in its infancy when the the videos were all shaky and everything else. But so and then you guys know what's going on at the business. I mean, we're a business in Thailand, like many other businesses right now, very, very slow. Even if you don't really have restrictions that changed anything as far as your customers' ability to buy products or whatever at your business, right? No change there, but people are just being cautious and being urged to stay home. So I mean, I'm not going to drive around and show how slow all the businesses are, right? And we talked about that already. I can just kind of keep focusing on other things when I make vlogs, so that people can tune in and just kind of have a good experience, right? And for those of you that don't know, my wife and I are still renters here. We have not purchased a home yet. We love this house that we're in, but right now kind of everything's really on hold, as you guys can kind of imagine, as far as making any purchases or anything, or doing some more investment in the business and stuff like that. Right now is a good time to have a wait and see attitude and follow the developments, right? And then react to what happens and pursue whatever you can, right? But the business is going to be there, so don't be concerned about the loss of revenue at this point affecting us, because it's not affecting us. Doesn't affect our long-term plan either. So we're just hoping for the best and keeping an eye on developments, right? Yeah, James Shannon, aren't you in Virginia? He's asking you about Indiana there, Jeff. He used to live in Gary back in the 60s. That's cool. We created a Facebook page, Triple T and myself, about our community and local businesses, so check it out and follow it if you want. We are trying to grow the page all the time. Hey, thanks for that, Perry. Yeah, guys, I'm an administrator on that page and everything, and there's a lot of different Facebook groups that become very, very popular in Thailand. Thai people in general get a lot of their information about where to go, what to eat, what to do on Facebook groups that are regional, right? They can search on Facebook for that particular region. Of course, everybody knows about Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff, but Perry created a great page. It's all centered around community. There's nobody watching to review the post. If we get some bots or some stupid stuff, we just take it down. But there's no restrictions. You don't have to be, have your post reviewed before it's visible or anything like. It's truly a community page. And what's great about it, I don't know how to set it up that well. I have the Facebook page for the open mic, right? And I monitor that. But this is a community page. I've never done it before, so I'm happy to be administrator on it. And he's got it to where both languages, both English and Thai, are automatically allowed to post. So that's great, because we want it for the local Thais more than anything. The expats are a part of this community, obviously, but we're small part, right? Small part compared to all the Thai people. So it's a great thing, and I appreciate the comment, Perry, because if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we'll get that link up there for you, and you can like the page and follow, and you can kind of keep track of things that are going on right here. It's specifically Ban Chang and the Phala subdistrict, but Ban Chang's got a lot of sub-districts, right? So Ban Chang, Phala, beach zone, right? So it's really, really, really helpful to get more people liking that page. So I think we're still in for it, guys. Starting to come now. Blinded by the lights. Hello, good morning. Thank you. Cool weather. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful. Love the tropical rain. I fear that Thailand won't be ready for tourists. Well, Tyron, but you know what I mean, brother? I feel you, but there's no sense in any of us worrying about that, right? We can't change any of it. It's completely out of our control. So, all the speculation and stuff that's out there, that's why I don't do it, Tyron. I mean, there's nothing wrong with your comment. 100% nothing wrong with your comment, but I just don't do it because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, being hopeful or, you know, worried about the worst case scenario, right? Well, I mean, there's really no sense in thinking that far ahead. I can tell you that the Thailand Authority on Tourism, right? Tourism Authority of Thailand, they're still on the ball. They're not going to back off, right? That's their sole responsibility. So, you know, just stay in touch with the current news and try not to look too far ahead, Ron. That's all I could say, because to me, I'll never believe that it won't reopen by then. I just won't believe it. I'll refuse to believe it until I'm proven otherwise. I mean, they've just done such a remarkable job, and they, you know, initiated all kinds of incentives to attract tourists, right? But obviously we're in a worldwide situation, so, you know, there's only so much that you can control. But I'm just an eternal optimist. I really, really am. And I don't think that I'm, you know, trying to be naive about it. I mean, we're not trying to ignore the elephant in the room that's currently going on, but, you know, unfortunately, waves happen, I guess, right, with this thing. I don't understand it that well, probably any more than the rest of you, but, you know, when they call them waves, I think of the ocean waves, and sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, and then sometimes they go away when you got no wind, you know, it's just boom, calm as a mill pond, right? So, who knows? I mean, we're just in a wave, and I'm just looking forward to being on the backside of all this crap, guys, and I appreciate it, Tyron, but my advice would be, don't get wrapped up in next year yet. You know what I mean? Just be focused on today, right? Current events today, and that's all we can do. Hey, Mike. Mr. Mitch in the house. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Mitch. Hello, look at all that. Only Mr. Mitch could throw everybody out there in one comment. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, just a waiting game. Exactly right, William. Good morning, Double M in the house. Thank you for coming in, sir. Appreciate you guys. Wow, such great people, man. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, good job on the link, Siri Broker. Yeah, we were just talking about that Facebook page. You probably heard all that ramble. Lumpini Park is open, Rongsant. Good question. Hey, Rongsant, I think the parks are closed. Let's see. Maybe he already answered. Mark Van Doom. Good morning, Mark. Newbie to the channel. Wow. Oh, really? Back home in Rayong. Mark, that's awesome. There's a good mate of mine from the UK that's about 6 days out now. He entered ASQ in Bangkok with his Thai wife and Thai daughter, and then he had a inconclusive test and had to go to the hospital for the rest of his ASQ, but they're fixing to reunite, and I believe 6 more days they'll be here. So they live here in Rayong too. Welcome to the channel, Mark. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate it. Great people that follow it. We're just a small channel, but really good people. Tyron. Thank you for that, Tyron. I'd rather the people in Thailand stay safe. My business will wait. Exactly, man. That's the way I am. I talk about my business here, but you know, whatever impact this has on the business is minor, right, compared to the impact that it's having on the Thai people right now. So yeah, thank you for that comment, Tyron. Really well said. And the battery might die pretty quick, does. If it got, whoops, what do we got in the road? Battery might die pretty quick, guys. If it does, remember, peace and love to everyone. Oh, it's just a bird. I saw something walking on the other side. Doing the bird walk. Hello, Mr. Mitch, our hero. Hi, folks. Andy Stubbs in the house. Thanks for coming in. Soon, Mitch, hopefully. Closed for 14 days since Monday. Thank you, Rongsant. Appreciate that. Fresh batteries and synthetic oil. Time for dragging. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Have to go to the land office for home sale closing. Thanks for coming in, Perry. You have a great day. Be safe out there on the roads. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, thank you guys. Let's see what kind of rain is going to come here. We'll let the host be quiet for a minute so everybody can just kind of have the sights and sounds of Phala, Thailand during a rainy day. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Be quiet. Oh, that's Grandpa. I gotta give you my recycles, guys. Hang on a second. Hey, wait. Hang on a second, guys. Sawadee Cup! Okay, cup some cups. Oh, I had a bunch more bottles for him, but yeah, it's starting to rain pretty heavy. Kind of hard to get all that together. How's the winds? Are we dry? Hello, guys. Winds looks good. It's up to you. It's up to you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all you guys. Paul A. in the house. Sue Rowan, of course. Mr. Mitch, Andy Stubbs, William Poole, CJ Paradise, good morning. It's up to you. Thank you. Thank you. I just kind of want to not talk too much and listen to the sound of the rain and thunder.